Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships. And today we will be taking out the Tier 7 US battleship, the Colorado. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to do a send-off on my New Mexico, but considering how many videos I do have of that one particular ship, I figured you know how much I do like the New Mexico. The Colorado, on the other hand, is a fantastic ship. Don't get me wrong. This playing style is very different. Now, the Colorado does get a lot of shit for being a very different playstyle. It seems like it always gets citadeled, always gets damaged very, very quickly, and you lose the additional additional barrel on each gun. So you do have a little bit less damage DPM versus the New Mexico, but your damage is higher. So let's go ahead and look at the stats. Survivability, you have 50,100 hit points with the armor rating from 13 to 343. So not bad. Not, I think, as much as the Nagato. Let's just take a quick look. Yes, the Nagato has a lot more health than you. So that's one of the downsides. I think it has 305 millimeters. But you have thicker armor than the Nagato. So you are a little bit more sturdier than the Nagato is. Artillery, you have, like I said, 4 turrets, 2 guns each, with a whopping 406 millimeter projectile bullet shell, 406 millimeter shell. You have secondary armaments, 8 of 127 millimeter, and additional 8 guns with 127 millimeter shells. So not bad. Not you don't have as many secondary weaponry as the Nagato does, but your AA defense makes up for it. You have 33 20mm machine guns, 5 40mm A turrets, 6 additional 40mm, and 8 dual purpose 127mm. So you are more designed to fend off against enemy torpedo planes or bomber planes or whatever. You have a great AA defense. Maneuverability, maximum speed of 21 knots, turning radius of 640 meters, a rudder shift time of 12.9 seconds. So you will be able to move out of torpedoes a lot easier than a Nagato does. Trust me, I know. Surface detectability, 16.7 kilometers, which is a little bit, let's see. Why can't I find your range? 16.7. So pretty much, as soon as you become visible, you can fire at someone. So, air detectability, 11.5 kilometers. On this ship, she is fully upgraded. The 2 additional holes provide increased AA defense. So you do lose your secondary gun turrets, but you get better AA. On the additional modifications, decrease in the main battery, increase in secondary maximum fire range. Now, what you could definitely do instead of using that is use it on the AA defense. So you're more able to fight off fighter planes. This was just left over from the New Mexico, and I just used it. Let's see. I did obviously the risk of flooding and fire, and did the steering gear. So she is fully upgraded, and let's go ahead and see her in battle. See you soon. Alright, everyone. Welcome back to a replay. I know I do a lot of replays, but it really does allow me to show off the best aspects of the Colorado. This battle in particular was fantastic. It was a little cheat on the matchmaking. We are playing on New Dawn, but me and a friend of mine are in our tier 7 battleships up against a tier 6 with 3 tier 5s. So yeah, we are a little overpowered here. And we all decide to start moving towards sea. Obviously, that's going to be the closest for us. And so most of our entire fleet is going to move that way. The Colorado, she gets a lot of shit. And I really don't think the Colorado deserves it. Yes, it's nothing like in New Mexico. You do lose those 3 additional guns, but you get a much higher caliber guns for what you get instead of those additional shots. So does a lot more damage. Still nice. I am joined by Mental Array driving his Nagato. He's working up towards the Amagi, which I'm currently trying to get as well. But today I felt like taking out the Colorado, and this match in particular was fantastic, especially at the very end. We'll see it in a little bit. So, starts off, you know, as about it, and let's see. Wow, really? I can do that. This is the update 0.5.02, I believe. So a lot of new updates. They did alter some changes as far as the experience and the credits go between different ships. So some ships have been improved. It looks like I'm going to be focusing on this Atlanta first. This poor Atlanta. I feel Atlanta's a nice ship. But its armor is weak, and he did stop, and now he's reversing, which allows me to get a nice salvo on him, especially when it hits. Citadel, 17,000 damage. Over 2/3 of his health is gone right now. But now my attention is going to be going towards sea and focusing on the Nuremberg. I hate going up against Nurembergs because there's one match where the Nuremberg was just a pest, and he was constantly firing HE at me. So yes, I don't like Nurembergs. Almost as much as I don't like Kievs. Those 2 ships are my least favorite ships going up against. Having them with you, yeah, fantastic. But looks like there's a Mutsuki. We do have a Furataka, Murmansk, and Cleveland all up there. Focusing down this Mutsuki. He overextended himself, and he's dead because of that. Alright, let's see. So at this time, it looks like all of their cruisers are retreating now, while their Congo is coming in. Switching my aim back to this Congo on the far side, and lining up a shot. It's always hard to tell because Congos go at 30 knots once they are fully upgraded, which makes them a little bit harder to gauge. And yeah, I only got 1 hit, did a measly 1,000 or so damage, so not a lot. But we're gonna focus back towards this Congo. This Congo's he should be retreating right now, because he is off by himself against 4 cruisers and all our battleships. So he's not gonna survive very long, especially once I let off the salvo. The shots look fairly decent. Not the greatest grouping in the world, but is what it is. But we still got a incapacitation on one of his guns, which I will take that. Either you'll have to repair it or just let the cooldown go through. But this Congo should be retreating. It looks like he is getting the hint that he should be retreating. We've captured all of the... I'm waiting right here. This is what you should be doing as a battleship, is trying to get them when they're broadside to you. Because when they're broadside to you, this will happen. Citadel and destroyed. Almost a unneeded citadel, but a citadel all the same. So we lost A to them, and I'm gonna turn around and head back towards B at least, because all the enemy ships have retreated from C, and it would be more beneficial if I moved in. Always try to go where you're really needed for battleships, especially for American class battleships. You want to try to plan your route as much as you can, because you are slow. 20 knots is just annoying. Your range isn't the greatest. Fortunately, you do have a spotter aircraft, which does extend your range out, I think about additional 20%. So I can get up, I think, about 18 or 20 kilometers. So really nice. Let's see. And now we're all moving back north. And I think their Fuso is coming down from A, as well as their Congo. The Congo met up with their Fuso. There's that Nuremberg and that Cleveland way over there. Both two ships I really don't want to see when I'm in a battleship, because they can just hammer you with high explosive. There's a New York coming in as well, and there's that Fuso way on the far side. He's going to be more a major threat towards me and my friend than anything else. Let's see. Who am I going to aim at? Yep. We're going to aim at that Congo. Congo's closer. Should be able to get nice damage. Aim a little low. There we go. And I love the new sound effects. And he turns, of course. Excuse me, sorry about the cough. New updates. One of the things was the difference in the sound. All the turrets sound different. There's a new special effect on when you see a new enemy over the horizon. It will be notified verbally to you. As well as, obviously, the gun turrets sound quite a bit different. I think I led this target fairly well. Yep. And another dead Congo. Poor Congos. I love the ship, but their armor is so weak. That's our second kill of this match. Now I'm feeling really good. And our team's doing really well. We've only lost 2 of our destroyers. They've lost 2 destroyers, a cruiser, and 2 of their battleships. And there's this Nuremberg. Like I said, I hate Nurembergs with a bloody passion. But I don't think he's going to survive. Oh, yeah, he does. 62,000. And here comes that Fuso bearing down on us from the west side. But at the moment, I don't really have a good shot, so we're not going to focus on... We're going to focus on this New York. This poor, poor New York. I feel so bad for him. Especially at this next salvo. Incoming shots. I don't even know from who. Let's see. Citadel, 20,000 damage. Half his health gone. It looks like the Cleveland's firing at us. Got a hit on us. Started fire. But we went ahead and used our emergency repair kit. Or knock out the fire. And let's see. That Fuso is gonna die. Watch. Torpedoes. Ooh, double strike. Wow, good job, Fuso. Gonna just fire 1. And save my other 2 shots for this Omaha, who's feeling really brave right now. I don't know why he's getting this close. Because fortunately I'm outside his torpedo range. And wow. This is really shaky. That shot was horrible. But Citadel got a Confederate. And this should finish him off. Or not. How about this shot? There we go. I knew I'd finish him off. Alright. That was their last ship. Their second to last ship. And now here comes the epic part of this video. That's why I really want to show off. This Nuremberg is retreating, taking really big steps in the other direction. And like I said, I hate Nurembergs. And he's our last ship that we do want to destroy. I'm going to start taking aim. I'm expecting to go that way, take a fire, and he starts to turn. So at this point, I'm not expecting very much, but watch this. Destruction. Alright, see you in the next match. Alright, everyone, welcome back to, unfortunately I know, another replay, but this one was hilarious, and I've never have had this happen to a battleship that I've driven, that I've ever seen. So, on this match, we are on Hotspot, which is one of my least favorite maps. I am once again playing with Mental Array, both in our Colorado and Nagato, with an additional Amagi on our side. While they have a North Carolina, Amagi, and then Nagato with a Tier 9 destroyer. And keep track of this Tier 9 destroyer. He's going to be important here in about a minute or so. So I do decide, let's go towards A, because I'm not feeling very confident on taking on a North Carolina. So fortunately, all our team does decide. We do have an Admiral Hipper over there. It hasn't started yet. I do decide to start taking really big steps towards A as quick as I can. And keep in mind, I don't see anyone. So all I see is Pensacola. But he's so far away. So I'm not going to change my speed or maneuver, because why should I worry? I don't see any real deadly ship that's going to fire at me. So taking really big steps. Gonna try to focus on this Pensacola. Did launch my spotting aircraft. Took a few pot shots. Figured he probably would turn in, but he doesn't. He continued in a straight line. And for some odd reason, I'm firing HE. To get a hit, do start a fire, so that makes him use his repair. His damage control. I don't know why I'm calling it repair. His damage control. You would think that I've played this game long enough, I would know these systems. And that destroyer just popped into view. I don't know if you saw it, but at the map, by the very bottom of this mountain over there, there was a destroyer. I did not see him while I was in this game. My attention was obviously on this Pensacola. And so I'm just going along. Both my Atagos are ahead of me because they're a lot faster than the Colorado. And I think it's coming here soon. And there's that Kagero way out there. Way out there. 15 kilometers. And oh no. Torpedoes. So I slow down, I turn. Not expecting very much. First torpedo hits in the aft, and boom! I get a detonation. What the fuck? So yeah, that can happen with battleships. I will see you in the next match. Alright, everyone. We are back in, and we are on Land of Fire. This is going to be an interesting match because they have a tier 8 Tirpitz, while I'm the only highest tier battleship. Everyone else is tier 6, so not bad. I'm gonna move all the way in, and there is actually a carrier on the team, and I am so grateful there is a carrier, because I could at least show off how good the AA defense is for the Colorado. So we're going to go over this direction, going as quick as we can. Unfortunately, she is slow. 21 knots. Nothing compared to, say, the Nagato, which has 25 knots. which is just crazy. And there was a update on the patch, looks like. So yes, I don't know what the patch was for, unfortunately. We also have a New Orleans, while they have a Otago. We do have a Fubuki tier 8 Japanese destroyer, which is gonna definitely help if we need to take out the Tirpitz. Tirpitz is gonna be my main focus, because he could really do a lot of damage to us. Who do we have? We have a New Mexico over on our side. Hey, New Mexico. So everything's looking good. We are playing, is it domination? Yes, it's domination. So basically take control of the enemy's cap. And I'm taking a very long route around. Who's that? Binks Lucky is complaining about people giving him shit for citadels. So we're gonna go around. The reason why I went around this island instead of cutting through is I do not want to be focused down by that Tirpitz. So I'm gonna group up with my fellow New Mexico, and hopefully we'll do some really good damage. We do have a York with us. Turn in not to hit this New Mexico. Look how quick this rudder moves. It is nice, especially if you've been playing like the Nagato, which just seems to take forever to change its orientation. Look at the difference. There's not much difference between these two ships. Okay, we have a enemy spotted, and that is one of the new features of the update. There is a new speech letting you know when enemies are sighted. There's New Mexico, Pensacola. Let's see who's gonna be. There's a Fuso way over there. Almost in my range. Where's that Aoba? I'm gonna turn in just a bit so I can bring my back guns to bear and help to take out this. I doubt those shots are gonna be good because he's turning away. Reload time is 30 seconds, so you can get 2 salvos off in a minute, which means you can get 40 salvos off in an entire game. Which really, when you come down to it, it's kind of sad for a battleship how short the time is, because you really can't do a lot of damage. Where's that Tirpitz? Let's go ahead and send out our scout plane. And is he going full speed? Looks like I'm just a little ahead. Got a citadel on a Tirpitz. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Tirpitz are incredibly hard to citadel, even for a battleship. I've had the worst luck trying to citadel a battleship. New Mexico's better. So what we might do, let's fire at him. See how those shots go. Might have led that target a little bit too much. Did about 10,000, looks like. Not too bad. It looks like I can get at least one more salvo off. Poor New Mexico. Let's bring him down to half speed. Let's see. Get another salvo off on that Tirpitz. See how well these shots go. Oh, look at that dispersion. Shit. Wow, looks like all the enemy teams over here. We're about to lose our not spy plane. I think that Aoba's turning, isn't he? And we are almost overextending ourselves. Oh, still got a hit on him, at least. Let's see, is there anyone? So New Mexico going a straight line. Let's go ahead and slow up a little bit more. Take a pot shot out of him. Let's see, who else? See how those shots are going. Ooh, smacks. Ah! Freaking dispersion on this ship sometimes can get a little aggravating. There's a New Mexico. Turn in just a little bit. Want to get a good shot on him because he's going in a nice straight line. So let's bring down to half speed. Just wait a little bit longer. Come on. Down to quarter speed. There he is. And I think he's turning. Ah. Damn. Alright. That was not a good shot. He turned at the last second. Now this Pensacola would be nice to kill. And here we have some torpedo planes. Come on, turn around. Want my AA to focus on those torpedo planes. Looks like he's coming right at us. See, Ray shot down a plane. Look at that. Alright, get our guns back because he's trying to get out of here. Come on, give me a Citadel. Nope. Alright. There is an Aoba. Very low on health. Hopefully, at least a good hit is all he really needs. Are you shitting me? God damn it. Let me take care of that fire. There. Freaking took out the Aoba. Finally. Got a good hit on the Pensacola. But I feel like I'm overextending myself. Okay. He should be smart. Turn back in. 5,000 damage. I'm gonna turn back in. Sorry about the cough. Let's go ahead and use our heal. Okay. Turrets are turning around. I want to get it out of his lane. Damn. Now we're getting focused down on. There's that Turpits. Hello, Turpits. Fortunately, the shells bounced. Ours did not. Come on, back turrets. Those are looking nice. Right below the gun turrets. 5,000 damage. I will take that, please. But yeah, we're getting focused down on. Damn it! Ugh. Got focused down by that Turpits. Alright, we'll see you in the next match. He was so close to dying too. Alright, see you soon.